me, baby, what's it mean? Oh, what's it mean? Tell me, baby, what's it mean?
What up, everybody?
What's up?
Tuesday, they got 2 intros tonight.
Right?
Dude,
Like, definitely.
I had the other intro.
You guys are more familiar. If I press this thing that says stream these to your audience, you think that's gonna mess this up?
No, just good. Stream it to your audience. I don't care. Do it.
Yeah.
I was just
Do
wasn't
it.
sure if it was gonna mess me up.
Hit
or
it.
anything.
Maybe if you stream to your thousands, like 30,000 audience or whatever, a couple of your people will be like, hey, that guy's all right. I'm going to go over here and subscribe to him. So it could help out. You never know. But anyways, how's it going? This is season 2, episode 23, 24, 25, something like that. And we finally got Adrian from Eastern Box Turtles. Like, this is the third time we tried to get the guy on, and the third time's the charm because it worked.
First time he had an issue. One was my
Second time I had an issue. Yeah, so I mean, it happens, you know. But we do got a joke for you tonight. We got a top 10 list, and we're just gonna get off these sponsor videos out of the way right now. So, well, good. He left. He'll be back. So here's the videos.
Epic is back.
What the hell?
Epic is back, bringing you experts in snakes, geckos, frogs, and spiders, and more of your favorite content creators. This exotic pet conference is free, and it's all online. Emily from Snake Discovery will be delivering our keynote address. You won't want to miss this event. Mark your calendars for September 27th at 1 p.m. Eastern. With 17 sessions across 4 tracks, Epic is the largest, most comprehensive event of its kind. Visit epic.live to see the schedule, our guest list, and more details. See you there.
Come on. Epic, baby.
Let's get him back up there. He's backstage.
Oh,
All right. What about some vision?
Vision Products has developed the slotted stainless steel Versa Rack, the best rack at the best price. The slotted stainless steel Versa Rack allows you to place multiple overhead light and heat sources above your breeding tubs. Couple this with optional Vision heat cables to also provide an underbelly heat source. Each pin of the rack design, making it modular, affordable, and easy to assemble. This design avoids expensive welding, yet maintains rigid strength and durability. Countless hours of design and prototyping led to the perfect end plate design to make the rack strong, easy to assemble, and keep manufacturing and shipping costs low.
Come on.
That's what's up. Head on over to visionproducts.com. Check out what they got. And yet, we got another video.
Come on.
Thank you, sponsors. You make it a whole lot cooler. So we got a joke this week from Kyle. Jungle Jim texted me today around 5 o'clock, and I've asked people to send me in. So I had one on queue, and I was like, you know what, dude? Just, it's okay. Like, I got one for this week. You don't have to worry about it. I said, but during the week, why don't you get like 10 so you're not like, doing it right last minute? And I tell him Thursday, hey, give me a joke. Oh, all right, I got it. And I never get it. He forgets a lot. Good dude, but just not so good memory. We love you, James.
All right, so a guy walks into a bathroom and starts pissing. He sees a leprechaun pissing next to him, and he says, will you grant me 3 wishes? The leprechaun says, okay. So the guy says, I want a huge mansion. And the leprechaun said, it's done. And the guy said, and I want a beautiful wife who will love nobody but me. And the leprechaun said, it's done. And the guy said, and I want a foot-long penis. And the leprechaun said, only if you let me do you in the butt. The guy said, okay. So the leprechaun's doing him in the butt, and the guy's like, I can't believe I'm letting a leprechaun do my butt. And the leprechaun's like, I can't believe you think I'm a leprechaun.
Oh,
That's a good
whoa.
one.
Pretty good, Kyle.
Remind me to never let a leprechaun do that. Huh. Justin, you want to do a shout out to my money?
Yeah. I got you.
That's a good one.
That's pretty messed up.
It takes his time, but he came out with a good one.
Yeah, that was pretty
What
good.
up, Sammy?
I had to Sammy.
Mr. 2%. That's the brother.
Duval. What up, Duval?
Duval.
Justin, you said you got a red foot tortoise?
Yeah, I got a red
What
foot.
up, Cat?
Little guy though, he's like that big.
You know, is that a female or a male?
I don't know yet. Cat, what up,
I
Cat?
have a female.
Heck yeah.
It has a little of the pyramid shell grow. I can blame it on food linings, you name it, even though they may grow actually like that. So when I had that one, I had 2. They were brother and sister.
Right.
And the brother died. The male that I had died COVID time. I think when COVID hit, he may have got sick and we didn't notice.
Right.
And the shell were different. The shell from the male was smooth, and the one from the female has a pyramid. And they had the same line, they had the same enclosure.
Oh wow. Come on. Yeah, I had gotten 2 and one of mine gotten sick. I think as little babies, some of them, I guess not all of them could make. We did the best we could, and the little guy just didn't look the greatest. And I went out there one day and he wasn't doing it anymore. The other ones are doing great, So I don't know if we just got them really young and there was just something wrong with them when I got them. I don't know, but we did everything we could for sure. They stayed outside. They got a nice enclosure and everything. So
What up, John? More Forge, part of the Forge family.
Chucky.
What up, dude?
Let me see if I'm missing anybody. Let me go through. We got Jay. What up, Jay?
That's the homie Jay from Green Line right there. What up, dude? Hope all's well.
Kyle and Markham. What up, Kyle?
Kyle, he's who told the joke tonight from Markham Reptiles.
That was the joke.
Kyle.
The Butt Files.
What up, Butt Files? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Got John with Mission. Come on.
What up, Mission? How's it going, buddy?
Let me see.
Okay, how many snakes you got now?
There's Tommy with Exotic.
What'd you say?
How many snakes you have nowadays?
Oh, I cut down. Like, my collection isn't that big. Like, I got higher end stuff, so to speak. Like, I quit breeding a bunch of the non-desirable snakes, and I'm only breeding stuff that I think is really cool. So, I got like 35. I think that's where I'm at. I was up to like 60 at one point, And now I'm down to like 35. All right, we all caught up with the chat?
We're caught up on the chats. Come on.
All right, so tonight's top 10 list is in regards to the Thunderdome, our buddy Vance that airs on Saturday. We're doing the top 10 most popular football teams by ticket sales. So who makes the most profit as a team by tickets?
I'm gonna go with Kansas City right off rep on that one.
KC's number 6.
Oh wow!
I knew they were
I was
gonna be
gonna say Kansas City too.
Yeah.
What about what's his name?
What you got, Adrian?
You got me thinking. I was trying to type a password.
I don't think like he knew we do top 10s, and like getting it on the spot like that can be hard. Your mind goes blank. But we got some answers from the chat. We'll go through. While you keep thinking, just when you're done,
Eagles.
Eagles,
yeah, they're number 3. Philly's number 3.
Yeah.
Dallas is actually number 1, which is like no.
Dallas is number 1. That's why.
Dallas
what's
is number
number
1.
one? Oh, wow.
Dallas, the freaking Cowgirls. The Packers are on the list at number 7.
About a line.
Detroit's not on the list, and Justin said KC.
Yep.
What number is Commander standing on? No,
Well,
just
who?
saying the Cowboys number 1.
Commanders.
The Commanders not on there.
Nope. Damn.
The Giants are number 8. Cat got the Giants.
Got Baltimore.
Seattle, good one, John. That's number 10. I didn't think no one would get that. Number 10, Seattle. Baltimore not on the list.
49ers. San Fran.
San Francisco's number 5.
Come on. Got Falcons.
Why ain't my chat keeping on? Falcons not on the list.
Here we go. Here's your team, Ken. Was it on there? Was Steelers on there?
Yes, of course. The Steelers. I wouldn't have made this list if the Steelers wasn't on it. I wouldn't even have bothered with it. They're number 4 on the list.
Come on.
We got number 2 and 9 left. New England.
Got
Sammy got
Bronco.
one. Go ahead, Sammy. New England, number 2, buddy. You got her.
New England.
Oh, Sammy slipped one in there. That's it, buddy.
Let's go, Sammy.
One more, and it's a
Chargers.
team that moved around a little bit. They recently just moved to a new state. What up, Jason?
They moved to a new state.
Yep.
They
moved far, but they moved to a new state. The Raiders.
The Raiders, yep. Who's that team?
Mission and Kyle got it right next to each other. The Raiders. So you guys knocked that one out pretty easy. Top 10 most popular football teams based off of ticket sales. Number 10, Seattle. 9, Las Vegas. 8, New York Giants. 7, Green Bay. 6, KC. 5, San Francisco. 4, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the only team that matters. 3, Philly. 2, New England. 1, Dallas. Boom, in the books. How's it going, Adrian? What's up, buddy?
Not much. I was trying to catch up to see what was the list going.
Yeah, it goes by quick sometimes. Like chat gets right on it, and bang a bang a boom, it's done. Like boom.
I'm surprised it was the Cowboys number 1.
Yeah, like who likes the Cowboys? I think this list might have been done in the 80s, but then again, it's based off of ticket sales. So that tells me Cowboys tickets are probably pretty high.
It's just because Texas is a big state.
And that.
I
mean, Pennsylvania, both teams are on there, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. I mean, PA is a big state, but, being 3 and 4 on the list, they're represented well.
Yep.
But so, Adrian, just so everyone knows, like, kind of tell them who you are, where you're from, and I mean, they know you do turtles, but one of the things that fascinated me about you is how you keep your turtles. So if you want to kind of give like the classic elevator pitch and then tell everyone how you keep your turtles, that'd be pretty cool.
My name is Adrian. I live in the state of Virginia. I'm from Venezuela, actually. I have Eastern box turtle, red ear slider, and a red foot tortoise. But my main account that I base it on is my Eastern box turtles. Ken was here in my house. I have them in my backyard. I live in a townhouse. It's not a big house, but it's a townhouse. The whole backyard of my house is the turtle's house.
Hell yeah.
There's no extra enclosure. The only small enclosures I have is for like babies or juvenile, so they can be outside in the summer and get their sunlight. And then before it gets cold, like early September, end of August, back inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
The fences are covered down, so the turtles will not escape. But I also leave in the backyard a little bit older than juvenile. When it's mature, they don't fit through the fence. In case of, they do not dig under. I have experience with raccoons and foxes in my backyard before, but it hasn't harmed any of them. It has been smelling where they are, but walk away.
Right.
I have a tree in the yard where there's birds. If you see my videos, I have some chickens to feed the turtles sometimes if they fall from their houses.
Yep.
I got blueberry plants, so they love blueberries. If any fruits I can recommend, they go crazy for blueberries. So they have the blueberries there. I have worms. I started when we moved here. Our backyard was just dry dirt. It was no grass. So when we destroyed the whole dirt and built the grass, I started bringing worms and put a compost.
Mm-hmm.
And with holes in the bottom, and the worms will be escaping. And all those worms that escape, that's food for the turtles nowadays. They just spin all around.
Especially on your compost. So you're doing a raised compost more or less with the holes in it. So when you have all the worms in the compost, they'll come through the little holes and fall out through the little holes on it and based on the ground, and they'll come up and eat it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll be like slammy babies everywhere.
Yeah.
But they make it to the dirt, and then from there you just find bigger and bigger. Or I'll be bored, just walk down there. I have a forest in front of my house. Well, not a forest, like a little bunch of trees and stuff.
Wood.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll go there after a rainy day, and I find some crazy worms. I feed those to the turtle if I don't have like the normal baits I use, and whatever they don't eat, it goes in the dirt and
just come on. That's pretty cool.
The enclosures, the two enclosures I have outside for.
So Nick, they can't get out of his backyard. He has like a privacy fence that goes down into the dirt. Like they can't get out of his backyard at all.
They
can't
wild.
Escape.
That's pretty cool.
One of the fences,
so have you made any more of them red-eyed ones?
Nah. My Splinter.
You still only got the one?
Yeah, Splinter became a Miss Splinter.
Uh-oh.
As a female.
Oh. So it's a female. Come on.
Okay.
I haven't announced it, but next year, as soon as I release that out, it's gonna be Miss Splinter. Karai. Nah, no red eyes. Let's see what these babies come.
Come on. So did you produce the one that you have now?
Yeah, because I remember 2 years when we was down there, you told us it was a male. So that's a female?
Yeah, I have a male that has red eyes, that's Shredder. And then I have a female that has red eyes.
Oh, heck yeah. So pair the two, and hopefully you'll get a lot of red-eye babies, more or less.
Yeah. The good thing, I have two. So Shredder has a lot of yellow. And
Splinter.
Yeah, all the babies have a lot of yellow on it, all the hatchling.
Okay.
And I have Mikey. Mikey is a really light color. It looks like normally what they call the three toes turtles.
Okay.
So it's more like light brown, yellow. So that mix of hatching is going to be interesting.
It says how long until you can take the babies out of the enclosures and let them free roam, more or less.
Yeah.
Splinter is 5, 6 years old, because I just make sure it's big enough to don't skip the the fences I have, which are the ones that are like this,
Right.
one next to the other one. Make sure it doesn't fit through it. And also that they can close their shell.
Right. And that you want to also.
I think they can close it already. By 2, 3, I think they can close. I may be wrong. But just to make sure they can close so they can survive on the winter in the backyard.
Right. I was gonna say that, and you were saying you kind of dealt with the
Right.
foxes and the raccoons, so I'm sure to being that tiny, it's easier for a fox or raccoon to just pick it up and walk away with it compared to it being a little bit more bigger of a size,
Yeah.
more or less.
When I had them when I had the babies in the enclosure, nothing was around. I mean, sometimes something will pop in because if they didn't eat all the food, and some other animal would smell it. But
They never mess with the turtles.
yeah, they don't mess with it. The only thing they have mess is with the nest. 3, 4, 5 years ago, right with COVID time, I had Blondie has her nest, and I say, okay, I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna leave it natural. See what happens. I cover it, was perfect, and right when it was like a week before my timing estimated to be hatching,
Right.
I woke up on a big hole, pieces of eggshell randomly.
Oh no.
And some that never finished. It still had the joke in it, and they were just dead. And
so they ate some of them, more or less.
Yeah, somebody, I have no idea how, digged it out.
And you got chickens. So the raccoons mess with your chicken eggs at all, or no?
No, with the turtle's eggs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I did it with the turtle's eggs, but I'm saying, you said you have chickens, right?
Nah, not here. One of my family's members' house, but.
Oh, okay. I say if you had chickens over there,
I had the birds. I had birds. I had what I said was I had birds. So when those baby birds falls out of the tree, here's your chicken.
Hey, you chicken, come on, come on.
So, like, what can you feed these things? Like, I see you feeding them all kinds of stuff. Like, what does a good diet for turtles consist of? Because, like, I mean, I've seen worms, I've seen eggs, I've seen bugs, like, all kinds of stuff you feed them. So, like, what's a nice balanced diet for these box turtles?
In my knowledge, I go 80% protein.
Okay.
In my knowledge,
There's a lot of protein.
Now, some people offer. I just saw a rescue that I follow that were giving lettuce to the turtles. I have tried lettuce a bunch of times, and they don't bite them at all. The most green that they will eat is cilantro.
Cilantro.
But I have that issue with them. Most of the time, what I feed the most, I mean, they're in the backyard, so they will find everything there. But what I stick to is I mix the pellets with banana, blueberry, sometimes boiled egg. I will think that the vitamins that they need there in the pellets. Then they get a little bit of the fruits. They get more protein with the banana. I mean, with the egg, sorry. And that has worked with me. If I have chicken, I shred the chicken and just give them chicken and mix it in. I use the cilantro. I don't. I feel a waste of time in using lettuce, and I see so many rescues that use lettuce and other friends.
What substance is that, though? Really, like, there's no substance to lettuce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we use collard greens, and she does a lot of like squash and collards and shit like that. But you're getting more fruit for sure. They love watermelon. I mean, you put watermelon in a tear watermelon up all day. but they're definitely different than what you have. You have the Eastern box, like I just have
Yeah.
caught on a redfoot, so it's a little different, I'm sure, on diet. But yeah, it's pretty wicked. Why would you want to just do lettuce? To me, that's just
One time I had
there's no nutrition.
There's a video somewhere there. I put a piece of lettuce in one spot. I put blueberry in one spot because I know that I have blueberry, and a worm. They went for the worm.
They went for the
I
worm.
guarantee they went for the worm. Yeah, they went for the worm. Like, I mean, you got like a whole compost out there, you know, in the yard. So, I mean, yeah, they're going to go for the worms all day.
Yep.
They just go for
Makes
the worm.
Now, like, what do you feed your hatchlings?
That's a hard one. I do the bloodworms, the frozen one. I would love to find live bloodworms. I do the frozen worms. I chop worms. So the night crawlers, I chop it with a scissor in little pieces. And also I'll go back to the enclosures outside, and there is baby worms. And I would throw those there because they're thinner, they're smaller, easy for them to bite.
Right, and eat more or less.
Yeah. And for example, today I just throw the mealworms.
What's up, Mitzi?
Heck
But
yeah.
the mealworms, I try not to do it every day, but I threw a bunch of mealworms in there, and they were hunting for the mealworms.
Now, will you do any like black fly larvae or like waxworms?
I done the the fly larvae. They love it. They'll go crazy for it.
Okay. That's
The
cool.
only thing with it is that sometimes when I get it like a big cup,
Right.
and if I don't get to feed them fast, then I get all the flies.
Flies, right?
Just to eat it though. I have a video of Splinter destroying those flies.
Really? That's
Man.
cool. That's cool.
I just threw them in the enclosure outside, and it started hunting them. Some of them I hold it by the wings, and they have fun. It's a fun time.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then the hatchlings, every turtle I have inside an enclosure that is sealed around, I have isopods and inside.
Oh heck yeah!
All right.
So they
They
can
will
eat
clean.
isopods too if they want to.
Yeah, so they will clean those poop waste around, and they also will be hunting, feeding them. I have a video I haven't shared. I asked my sister. I had my sister to watch the turtles. It was last year, so they were 2 years old. And she called me and said, I cannot find the turtles. They were under the water dish because they were hunting the isopods.
They
Wow.
digging down in the dirt. Yeah.
They dig down the dirt under the dish where they were hiding. And she
That's
couldn't find them.
hilarious.
They're resourceful. I mean, they're animals. They'll go
Yep.
get what they want. That's for sure. So I seen one of your latest videos on IG, and it is the video where I think you fed a turtle. You gave him a bowl of eggs, and you was looking for the other ones to get them out to eat. And you kind of looked in a tree, and you know the male was like just sitting back, chilling, looking at you like, "What the heck you doing?" So they was locked up. You know, to make a long story short. Is
That's
it
cool.
normal for that male to be like balanced on his shell? Like, is that like a technique that turtles use?
This year in particular, every year before I seen it standing up, and if you see any video before, it's just standing up. Actually, I have one that goes like this. I gotta post that one. It goes like this.
That's
But
fucking awesome.
This year, every time I caught Shredder's just laying back,
Just chilling.
just chilling. I mean,
Yeah, he
I think it was
was balanced on his shell, chilling with his tail thing hooked up into there, like looking at him like, "Could you leave me the hell alone? Like, can't you see I'm busy?"
So
Yeah,
Shredder's
that was
more of a
nuts.
strip club, sit back type of guy, you know.
So, yeah. So even today, the one that I posted today, that was actually today, and I was laughing because I was trying to feed them, and after I found them, those two didn't want to feed, didn't want to eat. I said, "Yeah." I even put him back to the food. I said, "Come on, eat." No, they didn't want to eat.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but
That's
He's like, "I'm
crazy.
tired
I didn't know
now.
if that
Fuck
was
that.
normal or just something you caught on camera, but that was pretty funny for sure.
That's awesome.
It caught me too. I was just watching Randman. He just went back and he stayed like that for a while. I was like, this is crazy. And he pulled back up.
Yeah.
He went back
Yeah,
up.
So it seems like they definitely got some characters to them. So you go back there and just sit back and just enjoy watching them all day.
Yeah.
I'm sure, seeing what they do, and it just gives you entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I know I would, especially if I walk back. I'm like, what the hell? All right, come on, boy, get it. You know.
That was it.
Well,
I was feeling
we
it was
went down there.
It was weird because
When we went down there, like, go ahead, Adrian. Go ahead.
Normally, I find those two easily. I know where they. So when we moved here, I used to put air tags on it.
Oh, that's cool.
And the reason I did it was to now we call it air tag. Before it was a tile, but the reason was to know where they are during the day and where do they go in the winter and where do they come back after brumation. And I couldn't find them. Those two were in the bushes. They're behind the bushes.
We were in the bushes.
Behind the bushes, getting it. That's cool.
That's
So-
what I was going to say. When we went down there, he's like, "Oh, this one's over here, and that one's over there." He kind of knows where these turtles are going to be. Like, it's pretty cool. Like he knows their patterns.
That's cool. That's really cool. Now, when they go into brumation, do they dig their own little den and then go down in their little den and stay there for the winter? Or
Big den.
Yep, that's cool.
What I like to do, I just did it last week. I break down the soil a little bit, just in case it gets too hard. I mean, I have one tree in my yard, a Japanese maple, and then my
Right.
next door neighbor have a huge tree that I'm sure all his roots are everywhere. So I try to break the dirt if it's hard or there's too many roots, so they can have space to go through. And then I'll buy. I think by next week I'll be buying mulch, and I'll put fresh mulch in the area so I have extra layer of, to stay warm. And then after I clean the leaves of that big tree and my maple, Japanese maple, I put a pile of leaf, not too high, but enough just to give the insulation they need.
Now, do they dig a new hole every year, or do they use the same hole?
That's a good question, but they've been digging the hole in the same spot.
In the same spot? Okay.
Same area. Yeah.
No, I have a what is it? I'm trying to remember. What is it called, babe? She's hearing me. They're protected here. I think it's a gopher tortoise. It's a big one, and it comes every year on the ditch line. And I'm sure we'll see it come. It's getting close to wintertime, so we'll see it come again and dig a big hole. And during brumation, I'll go out there and drop watermelon and fruit out there for it. I can't touch it or keep it or anything because I'm protected, but I will just like make sure he's all right because he lives in the ditch line and he's a big boy. So I'm like, you gotta be old, you know.
Yeah, they might have been going to the same area. It goes on the right side of my yard. I don't know if it's because the sun may hit there in the winter and that's where they like to go.
Right.
Or it's because I have breaked the most soil there. One time I found Blondie actually closer to the house when she came out, but which I think happened sometime when I had them tracking the movement is like if it's a warmer day in the winter, they may come out.
Yep.
And dig in another spot.
Heck yeah.
And then
that's wild. So
if there's like a warm day during winter, they'll like come out, stretch, like, oh wait, this is too damn cold, and go dig another hole
and go back down. Yep.
Huh. That's crazy.
That's pretty wild.
I haven't catched them doing, but I realized that they went down in one spot and they came down in the other spot.
That's wild. They probably just didn't like the other spot once they came out when it was warm enough to get that more energy, and they're like, "Nah, this spot isn't really too digging it. I like this one better," you know.
Mm-hmm.
And went over there. Something. Who knows? That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
You get the ones that don't want to eat no more, and then ones that do eating, and then they'll go different. I just offer them food until they don't want to eat no more.
Heck yeah!
Right. So you said these things had to be like almost 10 years old to breed, something like that, like 8 to 10.
Yeah, at least with me.
All right.
Mikey and Raphael started breeding 2 years ago, and he was 8. And Mikey is 6, and he'll be out again. No, he's out. But I haven't seen him
Hello, Carl.
no breeding this year.
All right. How does do females have to be older than that, or could they be around the same age?
Blondie, she started breeding at about the same age. Yeah, yeah, same age. When she had Mikey and Splinter.
So males won't be ready before females, and they're both pretty much sexually mature around the same age, more or less.
I think the male got to me. The male got mature faster than the female.
Oh, so they do? They do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how long until the male can mature?
Mikey, I released him last year, and this year I didn't see him making out with Blondie, but he was trying, but she didn't let him.
Get out of here, you fool!
Yeah. Sometimes I feel bad. I had to move them.
Right.
The male is just too aggressive. I mean, this year they took part of the top shell of Blondie.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I feel so bad when I saw it.
Bosa.
So they damaged each other. You're saying, or damaged the female from fighting?
Damage, yeah. They will hit that shell until she open up.
Damn, that's crazy. Do you have any turtles you could show us by chance?
He may be sleeping, but it's right in front of me. He give me a second, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, sure. Bring them out. I want to see.
Let me get it.
Sure, take your time. Hope everyone in the chat's doing well tonight. I appreciate you showing up. Appreciate your time. That's for sure. Always appreciated. Stan had a long day at work today. That's why he wasn't here tonight. He texted me at 9:30, or 9 o'clock, or no, it was 8:30. That's what it was. 8:30. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight. I'm just now getting in. Understandable, bro. Yeah. So got up to Stan. Hope he's doing well tonight.
Come on.
That works. And
nothing wrong with it.
He's got everything at his house now. His whole collection at his house. So like, I'm very proud of the man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he kept it, onto it for that long, and then finally got the situation right. I mean, the moral of the story here is not many people do that. You know what I mean? If they was in his situation, I feel 90% of people would have just let their stuff go. No, dude hung on there and went and got it right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm proud of Stan. Like, heck yeah, brother. Proud of you, bro.
Come on. Kept it tucked away over here.
Tucked away. And kudos to you too for helping the brother out, for sure.
Come on. No, he was good. His collection was good. He did good. Well,
could you blow him up? For some reason I can't. It won't give me that option.
Let me see. I'll blow him up. I got you, Adrian.
You see me? Yeah, I'm here. Have you ever seen an albino turtle?
Albino?
An albino? I mean, yeah, I've seen a couple types of albinos, but
oh no, that's cool. That is wild.
You got too much light on it. Could you turn that light off in the background?
That was a 3D printed.
Oh, get out of here.
You definitely had me fooled there for a second. I thought it was
There's a video when we went to Puerto Rico, and I had printed one like that albino, and my mom painted. I asked my mom because she's good painting and stuff. I was like, "Can you paint it for me?" I pulled it out on the plane, and the people across of us ask us, "What's it? What? Oh my God, so cute! What's the name of the turtle?"
Yeah. Oh, there he is. That's a red-eyed one. Look at that thing. No, that's a 3D printed one.
Painted that so real looking. Yeah.
That looks just like yours, though.
Yeah, that's why I asked my wife to paint it. So it's supposed to be this. Well, it's just the white filament, and then
That's
pink.
awesome.
So your mom painted that?
Yeah. But here's Splinter.
Nice. All right, now we got a real one.
Come on.
That's Miss Splinter. I mean, what's the difference?
One moves and one don't.
Actually, if the one in your left hand was moving a little, I would say that's the real one.
No, that's
or right
awesome.
hand. It would be right hand. You're reversing me.
Here's 2 years old. Comparing to Splinter.
Okay. Now you can see the big size difference in just a couple of years.
Mm-hmm. This one is I got her sleeping, so you'll wake up in a second.
Is that belly going to turn, or the underside of it, the underside of the shell, or the smaller one, is it going to turn black, or is it going to stay white?
This one's gonna stay black.
Not the other one, the smaller one.
Oh, this is gonna be white.
Okay.
That's what it's not. So you're getting the different color variations, basically.
Yeah. So Mikey, the one that I just told you guys that I released last year in the yard, he is all like this.
All right.
Okay. And when you said 2 years you start releasing them? How long? No, 5 years. You said 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
Grow. Yep. Okay. Now, how are you sexing them? Could you give me a little tutorial how you're telling? Is it a concave? How's it go?
It's hard. It's hard. If anybody have any trick, I'll take it. It's hard because yes, you can go by the eye color, you can go by the tail, you can go by the nail, but I swear, Splinter has red eyes.
Okay.
Just not as bright as Shredder. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yep, you can see the little redness around them.
Yeah.
I can see
But look, it's a female. Short tail.
And the little tail.
And it's flat. Now I can throw you a guess that this could be a girl, but knowing how Mikey is, it may be a male.
Right.
But it's got a little longer tail on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Interesting.
I've always heard the same thing. It's kind of hard. Some people have some tricks. Some people are like, hey,
I have come to the point where I may just wait that it comes to this stage where Splinter is, about 6 years, and then I can make a better decision. It's just because I feel like I messed up between Mikey and Splinter. I mean, Splinter, I named it since he was hatched, so same as Mikey. But as he was growing, it was to me a Splinter.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Sammy, we'll come up there and build a little thing in your backyard for turtles you want. I'll come help you. We'll go down see Adrian down in Virginia. Come right up back to your house. He's not that far from us. Now, do you produce enough turtles to sell? Do you sell these things?
It was in my thoughts one point until my whole life until Virginia decided to put the law on the turtles.
Oh, all right. So there's laws on it to prevent you from breeding and selling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ain't that a bummer?
I don't know if they ever cancel it. They still have it in the website, but it was a weird situation where you put your information in and then you get a random paper saying that you submitted, and that's it.
All right.
I was gonna say, could you get a permit possibly to be able to sell them, or is there a way of going about it to be able to, they gotta come by? I know here in Florida, I do at FWC, and I got class 3, so they're strict over here as well with a lot of things.
I haven't searched that back, just giving it some time because I felt like they put the restriction with a whole mess and they didn't even know what they were doing.
Right, which they don't half the time. They don't.
before when they announced it, I was just to get information, just not much information. So look, I got these turtles. I have a female. I had them for a long time, and she is going to lay eggs sometime soon. If you lay eggs, what should I do? You don't want to know this answer I got. I think I told Ken.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, from 2 years ago when we started talking, I think I remember what they said. They told you had to destroy them. Yep.
Destroy the eggs.
You had to just like get rid of them. You had to kill them.
The population is going down. I want to help with the population. Destroy them.
What?
Yep.
Jesus. Ain't
that
they had know nothing about, and they're not helping the situation. You think you're helping, but you're not. Like what the hell?
And then everything by my house is all in construction. They're taking down all these trees and all these forests, and then you wonder where all the population is going.
Yep, you wonder why the population is going down. Yep.
Same here with the gophers. Like they try to say they're protected and whatnot, and they'll have somebody come buy some land and they want to build a house. Well, they won't go report and say all these gophers are on the property. They'll just go capture them or release them, or half the time I think they just kill them and don't give a shit and just dig and do their own thing and what they want to do anyways is what I think they do. And it's pretty crazy to me because it's like the one right here by the house, I couldn't touch it, do anything, or help it. And it's like you got two busy major roads right here. The thing can get out. Like I would love to help the thing, but all of us neighbors kind of watch out for it more or less.
I had so the red ear slider that I have also they used to sell it in PetSmart and Petco.
Right.
But the one I have was when I moved here, one a recreation center where a construction site found all these babies and they brought it to a recreation center. The recreation center was giving it to one person per household.
That's cool.
So I got one.
Nice.
I went back to that recreation center this over years later, and I keep going there, and I tell them the story. They was like, "What?" So yeah, I got a red ear slider from here for free.
Here, yeah, because of the rec center, if it's like county or state owned or whatever, it's probably a revolving door of employees. So whoever is there now wasn't there 3 years ago for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean they had. It was more than 20 hatchling baby turtles, and they had on those classic, turtles container with the coconut tree on it.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm. Now that place, is all about the good enclosure and all that good lighting. I was like, yeah, when I got that red ear slider many years ago, it was. It was none of that stuff.
Yeah, none of that. But how many turtles would your females have if you could? How many hatchlings per litter or clutch, whatever you call them? How many would they have?
So this year, randomly, was only 7 so far. I don't know if I missed the second round. Last year she had 1 round. She had 12 eggs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say 3 because I don't remember. Between 3 to 4 weeks later, she threw 8 eggs more.
Okay.
Dang.
So the double.
Wow.
And you know the whole and the other story.
What up, Logan? Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I know the story there. That's
so
crazy,
double clutch. That's pretty wild. That's pretty cool.
If I go to Google and say 8 only, I'm telling you, I had 12. The first drop she dropped last year, and the year before it was 12 eggs.
That's cool. That's cool.
Let me put these 2 babies back in the enclosure before they run away from this table.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna show you guys something I haven't showed that I have here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Later, little one. That's Shredder, right?
No, that's Splinter.
Or Splinter. That's Splinter. Later Splinter. Hell
You'll see-
yeah.
Have a good
you'll
night,
see her
dude.
laying eggs. She'll be laying eggs next year.
Right?
Yeah.
Splinter's not a male no more. It's a female.
It's a
Mhm.
female. It's flat. And with red eyes. Where's the camera?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see red eyes. You can see it. That's cool.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
much more
Ken-
vibrant in person.
That's Ken's favorite though.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave that thing alone there. I had that thing almost the whole time we was outside. It's cool looking, bright.
Well, that was a fake one. That wasn't a real one.
Imagine when I pull it out of the plane.
You were holding the real one.
Well, he has a real one that looks like that fake one.
That's what I'm saying.
I had some family members contacting me. It's like, wow, you're crazy. Why are you traveling with your turtles?
That's awesome too. He's got his little Ninja Turtle case behind him. That's freaking awesome.
Oh, dude, he like names them all after Ninja Turtles. Like that's his whole theme, the Ninja Turtle. I mean, if you didn't notice, Mikey, Raphael, Shredder, Splinter.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
That's my collection.
Come on.
Got different tubs.
Oh, that's awesome.
You got to keep yourself occupied and keep yourself happy.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have a family member that. So let me say, this year I haven't found no wild Eastern boxer. The only turtles I've seen is mine, and the ones I see that I watch in the schools I work.
Right.
This family member, every time she goes hiking, she sees turtles. And this year she found one that was, I think, the most not decomposed yet. Normally, I just get the shell from her,
Right.
like just the shell.
Oh wow.
Well, this
That's
year,
cool.
it was the turtle was dead, but it was still had skin and everything on it. That's the head.
Huh.
That's cool.
So you got the skull of it. Yeah.
So what I did, I haven't shared yet. What I did was I put him in a container, one of those like to go container for a reptile,
Yep.
and I put a bunch of isopods on it.
That's smart. Smart.
They went to town on it.
Those isopods were fatties.
I was gonna say they got fat, didn't they?
Bones
That's
of
cool.
that's how much they clean it.
Nice. You don't see turtle bones much.
No, that's why I'm,
That's cool.
shocking because
You should get somebody to frame all the pieces, like the turtle's whole, for you. You know,
that's
on the
what I've
wall.
been. That's part of my plan. So this is the bottom of the mouth, and then
That's cool. That's cool as shit.
No way.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I think the peak is still a little loose. But I haven't put the video together with when I got it, and I said, you know what? Let me put the isopods and see what happened.
Jamie?
What up, Mando?
They're cleaning pretty good.
And that's kind of cool too,
Yeah.
because you kind of learned I'd say the anatomy of a turtle. You know, you get
Yeah.
to see everything, how everything kind of structurally works too, of the same turtle that you're working, which is kind of cool to me. I think that's very interesting, actually.
Interesting was it was a male. It was not a female that it was
That's
found.
cool. See, then you get to see the anatomy of. Now, if you can only find a female and you get to see both, that'd be really cool. You know, you have a male and a female right there. That'd be freaking awesome.
There's your box.
He's closed up.
Yep.
It's brew mating.
That is wild. That is wild. Now,
Having
did you
a
get the feet too and everything? The legs and all, or no?
I got a bunch of bones. I'll have to look at the video because it was like 3 weeks that I let it sit. The smell was disgusting.
Oh,
Um,
I'm sure.
but it's like
Oh wow.
I have to do my research of all these bones.
There's some weird looking bones.
Yeah, look at that hook right
Yeah,
here.
like that looks like it could be like a leg or something, or maybe I don't know if they
Nice,
had ribs in them or not.
Then
But
you got like this two beak cut kind of
maybe
bone.
like that's like the chest.
I like more the hips. That's
Yeah,
my favorite.
Yeah, those look pretty cool.
that looks wild. That's really cool.
So the isopods clean it out for me.
They did a good job, that's for sure.
Kind
Did
of
you get any
strange, but
maggots or anything on there? Like with that, like did the maggots form or anything?
No,
Just the isopods.
just
just the isopods, the dairy cow isopods, and clean it out.
Yeah, they
But they
cleaned it
probably
like
kept
a field, all
the
right.
from forming. As long as if you put it in a container too, the flies are what could make maggots. So get flies from getting to it. You ain't got to worry about it more or less. The isopods are going to do their job.
Well, like I had a hatchling that regurged about 2 weeks ago, and I don't know, it's one that's not eating right, so it's still in the incubator, and it's probably 3 days. I checked it at 8. 3 days later, I checked on it, and it regurged and it had maggots in there. I'm like, how in the fucking maggots get inside there? It's like a sealed thing inside of a box. So that's why I was just wondering if the maggots got in there, because I was like freaked out. How's maggots getting in here? It just didn't make sense to me. It was inside the incubator, inside a tub.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he had to like eat it that day and then regurgitate that night, because I don't know how long that would take, but
yeah, it's wild. That is wild.
I think my
you're lying, Jamie.
My isopods did about 3 weeks. I think it was a lot of rainy days, and they were trying to think about the food they were eating.
You think about this is disgusting, but we can't stop.
Right?
It was nothing else there to eat.
Now that you did
right
that,
there at that
if I was gonna say, now that you did that, Adrian, if it happened to one of your own, like say one got old and whatnot, would you do the same thing to that, or would you bury it, or how would you go about that? Now that you experienced that.
I would do this.
I think I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, you get the shell, you get everything like a memento. You know what I mean? You raise that thing. Yeah.
When we lost the red foot tortoise in COVID, the male I had, I let it on my mom, and my sister. So my sister is in a tech vet, and her their suggestion was to leave it in a box, leave it outside in the sun, and nah, this isopod thing was the best.
I believe it. I believe it.
Looks like it.
Keep it a little bit away because the smell of the animal it gets heavy. If you would get close to it, but in 3 weeks that I came back, it was clean.
I've heard. I know you can do the same thing with ants too. If you got a nice ant pile out somewhere or an ant hill, you could go set it in that and just leave it for a couple of weeks and come back to the ant hill, and there it all would be, more or less.
The only thing is, the ants may come back around.
Oh yeah. You gotta make sure you get them all off. They'll tear you up.
I mean, when last time I leave the turtles to hatch the eggs outside and in the enclosure by themselves, every time I see an ant, I'll start panicking.
Right, because they'll go in there and destroy them eggs.
Yeah, every time I see an ant, I panic. Get around. I will border the whole thing with cinnamon, anything I can think of, just to make sure I keep all those ants away.
All the ants. Yep. That's smart too. Cinnamon. You hear that, guys? A little trick. Cinnamon.
I heard bay leaves will keep ants away too.
Come on.
So I have.
I know, Mitzi. Yes, I am.
So I got a few videos I haven't shared yet, but this summer I decided to record it. One of the schools I go to do the tech work has a big habitat. And I love that school. Over the years, I've teach the person in charge of those schools like what to do and what the school can do so they can take care of the turtles that they have there. They used to have an open sewer, for example. You have babies, you know where they're going.
Oh, that's cool.
So I had
Cornmeal.
them cover, yeah, I had them covering the sewers. I had them put in extra water dishes beside the big pond they have and everything. And this year it was turtles everywhere.
That's cool.
They
Duval
were
says
babies.
hairspray and lighter works too.
So you
Now,
are they
that's a
letting,
blind man saying that, I might add.
so them at the school, are they letting them just hatch naturally at the school, or are they pulling the eggs? and
No,
doing-
they're living natural. Yeah,
They're
I mean
letting,
it's just
Oh, nice.
it's just in this case a science teacher.
okay.
And then the habitat is like in the middle of the school. Like the
That's
school
cool.
is round, and then in the middle inside is the
Right.
enclosure.
That's cool. That's cool.
They have a apple. They have an apple tree there. Maybe this school year, I would try to donate them a blueberry plant, so the turtles have something else in there.
That's cool.
Right?
But the population there is just growing like crazy.
I'll say if they let them
That's
hatch
awesome.
naturally, how many did they probably have this year? What, another 30 this year, babies? How many babies?
Yeah.
did
So this summer when I went, there was no class. So normally, the kids find the hatching, they will pick it up, and they'll put in either an enclosure that they have in that yard, or inside the class.
Okay.
But before the school finish, I can say I count about 10 of those hatching babies that they have in the class to show the kids and
Nice.
teach the kid how to feed them and take care of them. And
That's cool. That's really cool. And he gets to teach the kids. That's fucking awesome. That is like, you couldn't ask for better right there. That's amazing.
Yeah, right now I'm working with I'm still getting the schools done. So as soon as I finish, I'll be with the spec classes, the
Special education.
students,
Yep.
special education, to bring in the turtles so they can have it, because there's this whole program is pet in the classroom. So see if I can get some teachers to be part of that.
That's really cool. That's really cool. It'll help. Probably,
I mean, you're giving the kids something else to do, and another reason for them wanting to go to school. You know what I mean? You give. Good.
Yes, just you saying it exactly. I have my little neighbor daughter. I asked her, how was your first week of school? The first thing she told me was every teacher had a pet, and the big smile she had. That just made my day.
Yeah, I mean,
that's awesome.
If you give a kid something else to motivate them to go to school and want to be at school, they might actually start giving a shit a little bit more. You know what I mean? They'll actually try because they want to be there. Suppose that they don't want to be. I mean, if they don't want to be there, they're not going to work. If they want to be there, they're going to work.
Yep.
I mean, start making some kind of reward system for people that, I'm not saying A's, but like if there was a way to baseline them, like, every time you score above your baseline, because not everyone's book smart. You got to make it equal for everyone.
Yeah.
Even the special needs kids, I'm sure like that will help a lot too with their problems as well, and helping them
autism, like all that. Yeah.
That could help with a lot of things. Even kids that, just mental problems or whatever, just or going through, stress or going through just life and reality, that could be a great thing for them. And we as adults use these animals for our own problems and our own relief. So I'm sure, as kids too, that's the same way, And I think that's amazing. To me, that's great. That you couldn't ask for better right there. To me, that is the best thing right there.
Absolutely. In agreement.
That's my goal this year, to try to push that up. But let's see.
The youth, man. The youth is what it's about. That's our generation. That's what, when we ain't here, we got to depend on the youth. And that's, to me, is the biggest thing.
The most I saw in the schools were about 3 classrooms per school that had a pet. And so the summer, what happened in the summer, I go to all the district to visit all the schools, and I found no more than 3 pets. Some of them didn't have any pet in the classroom.
See?
Shout out to Jamie from Professor Pythons. She's in our RWO chat. She's a teacher, and she showed us in the classroom. She probably has like 6 or 7 different reptiles in her room. I mean, I don't know exactly what they all are. They might all be ball pythons, but she's got like 6 or 7 in her classroom, and the kids get into it, and I mean that's just awesome. I like seeing it.
Yeah, I know one teacher. She's in middle school. She teaches middle school kids, and her classroom. Every time I go, I lose my mind. I can't imagine the students.
Oh yeah,
They do not want kids.
Yeah, and I get all shy. Are you sure you want me to come here? Let me see it.
You still only got the one kid?
Just one.
Just one. That's all you're having. You're shut down.
I don't want to share none of this stuff behind me. He's already taking the arcade. He's already taking the arcade. He's not taking this behind me.
Come on. That's how I feel. One and done. Keep it that way.
Well, see, that's all I wanted. I wanted one boy and done. Well, I had a girl, then I had another girl, then I had another girl. So then I said, okay, I'm done. I'm done. 3 girls, I'm done. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. Better sit down on the bench. I'm out.
I have a mail here.
You ain't get me this time. You got me once. You ain't get me again. That was
My
good,
plan is to travel with it. Let's see.
Travel with it and see if you can get people.
I was just shy with the plane.
Just sit there on the plane and just pull it out your bag, like act like you're looking around, and then pull it and then put it on your lap and just like you're petting it. And then
oh, you'll have them stewardess on them planes freaking.
Did you
can't have that on here?
Yeah, did you sneak that on here? What?
What? How do you bring that in? So you want to touch
that's
it?
awesome.
Man, those cop. It was an older cop, and it was like, "Oh my god, so cute. What's his name?" And I didn't have no name in the moment. I just, you know what? Just like my turtle, Donnie. That's Donnie. I heard it's the girlfriend. The girlfriend of the wife said, "Oh my god, so cute. Donnie's so cute." That's all right.
It was a fake one.
Just stay here.
That's funny. I mean, I could see getting us, on the internet like you did,
Shit, though.
because we're on a camera. But getting someone in real life, that's good. That's real good. That thing looks real, though.
Yeah, it looks real. It for real looks real.
Yeah.
I wish I could show you the one 2 years ago that I was holding. You know what I mean? So that's, I was hook, line, and sinker. I felt big.
Yeah, my mom asked me, send me a picture of the one that you want the most, and I said, here you go. I sent you Junior. Supposedly it's Junior.
Come on.
Yeah. All right, Adrian. We've been a little over an hour. I don't want to keep you too much. I know you're kind of busy, so we'll start wrapping things up. If you want to tell everyone where they can find you at, I mean, your other 37,000 followers.
You guys can find me in all social media: YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. What's the other one? But you can find me as @Eastern_box_turtle in all the platforms.
Come on.
Yeah, go check them out.
Check them out.
Cool
He's got
dude.
some pretty cool videos, cool turtles. The stuff is amazing, guys. Check it out for sure.
I tried to do my best to share all the lettuce that they like to eat.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, homie.
And hopefully Ken can bring me one of his snakes one of these days to feed the turtles.
No, I mean, I don't think I'd try that. I mean,
Only
even
found-
if I got it,
only have
I don't
found
know. If I got a dead
two
hatchling
snakes.
and I would freeze it, like if I had a hatchling that died, or even a regular one, I mean, I'd freeze it and bring it to you. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But
Yeah, that one. I found two. So one was in the same year. One was walking in the park, and we walked through. And when we came back, the snake was in the middle of the path. I think a bird had it because it looks like
mhm.
something was taken out of the snake and drop it on the sidewalk. So I grab it, Splinter ate it.
Come on.
The next one, I was talking to my mom because my parent has a boat. I said, when you guys take the boat, if you ever see a snake, a dead snake, get it for me. I left. And as soon as I'm leaving, my mom is calling me. There is a dead snake. Come back. So it was a green. I don't know too many about the names of the snake, but it was a green one that a car ran over. But it was fresh recently. It was still tender, everything. Vamos, here. Junior ate it.
Come on.
How do you
See,
eat
these guys
snakes?
little turtle army back there. They're tearing them up.
Junior ate it.
Freaking awesome.
He's got them
I
ninja
told-
turtles down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When Splinter ate the snake, the next day he was still hungry. So he wanted a big one.
Right? See? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I can tell everybody
Maybe.
there's speed humps in the road. Keep your head held high. Don't let your head go down. Just keep going over those speed humps. The day you bring your head down is the day it brings you down. And thanks you guys in the chats for coming out. Adrian, it's definitely nice meeting you finally. Getting see all your cool turtles for sure. All your amazing stuff for sure. I'm excited. I want to see some more babies. I want to see all out of them red eyes just run around one day. I'm sure you're gonna have a bunch of them just run around all in the backyard. It would be really cool. So see, look, just like that one. Come on. That's Ken's favorite right there.
Kid's favorite. Paint this one for you.
Right?
That's just cruel. You're mean.
We got to get one made for Ken that's all white and let him be able to paint his own and let's see how well he does.
I wouldn't do as well as that one. I mean,
Come on.
I would get into it. I'd get the little paint brushes, the little colors, but I couldn't do as good as his mom. That's for sure.
Yeah, me either. I look at this too many times and I said, no, I cannot do it.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way. She did an amazing job of that.
Yes, she did. Chat, it's been great. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate all you.
Thank you, guys.
Adrian,
Thanks for having
awesome finally getting you on the show. And
anytime, just let me know. You know,
I mean, we could definitely have you back on. We also do a Thursday night show. If Thursday suits you better, it's more of an open panel, more people. But you know, everybody loves turtles, and like, you know, it's just interesting learning about them. Like, I had no clue that it took 10 years, so like, or 8, whatever, you know, to breed them. So if I ever want to get into turtles, I'm going to buy an established one, you know, not one that's like this big. You know, give me a big one.
Yeah, I mean, the ones I have upstairs. So I have a hatchling when my son was born. It was 4 of them, and 4 of them. Everybody that asked me they want one turtle, I said no, you cannot have those because those were born when he was born. But they're not big enough yet to be breed.
To go out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's those the small ones you had up in the bedroom. It was like maybe
Those
big.
Yep. Well, now
Yeah.
Mark,
No, they're getting there.
Come on.
They're growing so quick.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, chat. We love y'all.
This day to come and see the crib.
Oh yeah. I definitely want. I'm interested in definitely the Eastern boxer. I don't know if I could have them here in Florida. And I had to look up, make sure, because we have some strict rules here, so I don't know. But I'm definitely interested. I like my Redfoot, the Sulcata that I got, which is a buddy of mine that he keeps his Sulcata over here, which I love the Sulcata too. It's really cool. They're little little meat. They tear the food up. They're like little garbage cans for
Tear it
sure.
up.
You got as soon as you got there first thing in the morning, they'll come running. Where's my shit at?
Have you feel warm to your red food turtles?
No, I'm not actually. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try it out. Actually, I'm gonna
Mine
try
will
it
eat
out.
it warm, and she would love more of. So I feed my Eastern box turtle. I feed the. I'm gonna change the food, but I normally what I see the Missouri aquatic turtle food.
Yep.
And she likes more the aquatic food pellets than the tortoise pellets.
Okay. That's pretty good to know. That's pretty good to know.
My mom says the smell. She goes crazy for the smell when she put those in.
See, we'll do some wax worms a little bit, and then we'll do some black fly larvae a little bit, But mainly they do a lot of collards. They love their collard greens, and like I said,
Yeah.
I buy fruit. I buy fruit bowls all the time, so I go out there and give them fruit. They're tiny. They're not big, so it's not like they're tearing up a bunch of food right now. They're eating, but they're not.
I'm waiting for a picture. I'm waiting for a picture of my aunt to send to me. Ken will know the story, but back home we have red food. The one I have is from back home.
Heck yeah. That's
Nice.
cool. That's really cool.
It was an opportunity that when we went visit, our female eggs were hatching.
Oh shit.
So I had like about 8-10 of them when they were hatching out, and I gave some to some friends as a gift and family as a gift, and
Come on.
the rest is a story.
History. Come on. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Little piece of home, little piece of home.
That's our piece of home. That's why my mom kept it. She doesn't want to let me take it home. So I take care of it, but she has it. I mean, she's not too far. She's like a couple blocks down.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Sweet. All right, y'all. See you Thursday on the RWO show. See you Friday or Saturday.
Thank you, Justin.
Absolutely. Nice meeting y'all.
Nick.
Nice to meet you, AJ.
All that.
I know you can.
See you.
See y'all.